whole purpose for this YouTube channel is to bring you guys value for free.
What's up, guys? I got a quick story for you, and I think it's a good lesson for all of us business owners. I was at Barnes & Noble bookstore a couple days ago, and I'm in there looking for a Tony Robbins book, one of his new books, and I go and ask at the desk. I said, hey, do you guys have this book? Can you help me find it? Didn't want to go look for it myself, and the guy goes, oh yeah, we got that, shows it to me, and it was like $27 or something. And before I went, I looked on Amazon, and Amazon had it for like 22 or 23, so it was like, $5 or $6 less. And I told the guy, I said, man, you guys' prices are, a lot higher than Amazon. And he's like, he got offended, and he said, well, Amazon's putting everybody out of business. He goes, haven't you seen all the JCPenney stores that are closing? Haven't you seen all the Macy's stores that are closing? Those are all because of Amazon. And I sat there for a minute, and he said, buying local is the only way that stores like us are going to be able to stay open. And I said, that's kind of your fault. And he said, what do you mean? I said, you see, there's this thing that happens, and as time goes on, things change. Businesses change, people change, behaviors change, and it's not our job, the consumer, to stay, with the behavior you want us to stay with. It's your job as the business to adapt to the behavior that we have. And he just kind of looked at me, and he said, well, it's just absolutely ridiculous. They're cutting everybody's prices because they don't have to have a storefront and blah, blah, blah. And I said, it's absolutely true. And it's very unfortunate for companies like you. However, it doesn't change my opinion. If you don't adapt, you will die. And he said, well, if you're a member of Barnes & Noble's, you can get it for the same price. I said, but don't you have to pay for that membership? Well, yeah. I don't have to pay for anything to get it for that price on Amazon. So why would I buy a membership, spend more money, have to come drive here to actually pick it up? And the guy was a little bit offended. And I left there thinking to myself, people don't care. The market doesn't care. As much as people love the shop local, as much as people want to help small businesses, at the end of the day, people want to do what's convenient. And so I challenge you to look at your business. Are things changing? Are people's behaviors changing in your industry? And if they are you adapting with those changes? Or are you sticking to what you did? Are you being romantic with the way you did business? Because I'm going to tell you this, for the companies that industries are changing, and for the companies that aren't changing their tactics of doing things to stay in touch, to stay up to tune with the people's behavior, those guys are going to go out of business, and it might not happen overnight, but it will happen. So if your industry is changing, you need to start changing your business model to adapt to those people's behavior. That way you can stay in front of everybody, and that way you can stay number one. And the thing is, with technology nowadays, the one behavior change is convenience. The fact that I can order something and I can have it to my house in 2 days with free shipping for, $6, $7 less than a storefront, convenient. I'm probably not going to read the book for another week anyway, so what do I care if it takes an extra 2 days to get here? So I challenge you guys, look at your business, figure out, is your industry changing? Is there ways to make it more convenient for people to buy from you? If so, make those changes, and I guarantee you that you're going to be ahead of the curve, because the guys that don't make the changes are going to go out of business.